Hey guys, all right, so we're gonna finish up our little candy, like peppermint door hanger. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna go ahead and paint. I did add a little bit of water in this, so maybe it'll be easier to paint with. But we're gonna go ahead and paint this. Keyword today is cane, C-A-N-E. And please type in the word replay if you're catching it on the replay, okay? Whenever you type in that keyword, you guys, I will send you a message to your messenger with all the details on everything we use for the project, including some of yesterday's items, okay? So we're just gonna paint this. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can hear the dog. The dogs are barking at something. I don't know. But say hi when you pop on. Hi. Let me add a little bit more water. The water definitely helps to just spread the paste out a little bit. If you want to paint with like regular paint, you sure could. I do like using the paste because I already have it here. And I don't have to worry about color matching. I know it's gonna match whatever color I decide to use for my project, right? So that's why I use it. Your favorite color? I love this color. Super cute, right? Okay, so once this is finished, I do have a couple others we're gonna paint. So that's all done. I'm gonna set that aside. Okay. And then we're gonna do, let's see, let's bring in some of these things. I think I'm gonna paint those white, and then we'll use one of the colors on top of it. But let's take out all of these. Okay, and let's paint everything now so you don't have to do it later. So as far as this one goes, I think we're gonna do Candy Cane Co. And I may put, I don't know if I want to put that. Well, I just realized I forgot my, my battery pack. Hopefully, if my husband's watching this, but I doubt it because we're watching the Astros game. Thank you, Peggy. Type in the word cane, and go to the Spoiled by Brie Designs, site, and you can find out a little bit of information about the gnomes, okay? Hopefully, if he sees it, he'll bring up a battery pack for me. Because I forgot it. Okay, so I was gonna put Candy Cane Co. right up here. And I may not use everything, but I'm gonna kind of place it down to see where I want it. So my thing is, I'm probably going to do, I'm gonna put it all in white. You did see. Thank you. He's awesome. I did make my shirt, Angela. Thank you. I know it's cute, right? I have a couple more that I was working on. I know I saw, I heard that they got, that the Phillies had another run, but we'll hold them off, right? Okay. Let's see. So I'm going to do Candy Cane Co. And then I really like the little squiggly there. Now, I will tell you, it does this, right? So you could put them all together like that if you wanted to, or you can do them like however you want. So if you just want to do the candy cane also you could, if you wanted to add in, like on the design, it actually looks like this. They hang off the sides like that. But I'm almost wondering if we do, no. What if we did a bow? Oh, that's cute. Okay, we could do the bow and the two candy canes kind of like sideways a little bit, right? Like that. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint all of that white and then we'll put a design on top of it, okay? No, it's not sublimation. It's like an iron-on. Iron-on, that's the word I was looking for. Send him a message. He is the best hubby. Okay, we'll do those white and I will consider what to do with these later. Okay, I might go ahead and paint them white as well, but let's just paint these. Oh, I hear him clapping. I hear somebody clapping. And I usually have like a sheet or something I paint on. Let's just use this. Okay, let me close up the teal. Hi, you guys, hit the heart button for me when you guys pop on and say hi. Yay, Valerie, I cannot wait. You may have to catch the replay, no problem. I am on a little later because we were watching the Astros game and I was like, oh, I need to go live. So I'm here. I am here. But you guys, we have been busy all day. Well, we're busy all day, every day, but super busy doing a lot of stuff yesterday and today. Just trying to get ready because this Black Friday stuff this month is crazy. I don't know if you guys, was anybody here last year with me? If you've been watching me and hanging out with me for a year, yay, awesome. Thank you. But last year there was mystery bundles, like every week there was a new mystery bundle released, right? And they sold out so fast. This year, they're doing it a little different. They're not going to do the mystery part of it where you get to actually choose what you want, but everything's 30 to 50% off, up to 60%, 40 to 60% for club members. But you get to choose everything this time, which is super cool. But it is while supplies last. And I think the cottage houses, I didn't even get to make them. I haven't even opened up my transfer yet. And I'm like, oh, it's already out. So if you see something and you like it, get it. Okay. Type in the word cane, like candy cane, C-A-N-E. And I will send you the info if you have no idea what we're talking about. That's okay. Just click on the button in your messenger that kind of explains what exactly is happening, okay? So yesterday we fixed the starfish, you guys, okay? So if any of you guys jumped off early, you saw that my peppermint candy was looking a little starfishy. We fixed that, okay? So I'll show you in a bit. Okay, let's see. Oh, I hear you, Kay. All right, so we're gonna finish painting all of these white. And I do like using our paste because it's kind of thick. But also when I use the different colors, like white's a little different. I mean, white is different from, like one company's white could be different from another company's white, you know? But whenever we get to, it's not as common, But when we get to other colors like the teal, I definitely like using our paste to color because it's always going to match, right? I don't have to worry about color matching, and then I just buy the one jar and I paint with it and it's fine. I need to use it anyway, right? The Advent Calendar bundle. Ooh, how fun. Jeannie, you can type in the word cane. They are off of, I get mine off of a website called spoiledbybriedesigns.com. And they're all uploaded. Not everything. I still have more to do, you guys. But just what I uploaded did take me quite a while. So just be patient. I will have more coming soon. But what is uploaded right now is available. And it will be available. It's not like it's going to run out. So if you want to wait a couple more days before you buy the cutouts, you sure can, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and paint. I'm going to go ahead and paint these extra pieces just in case we decide to use them. They're already done. And it's just easier for me to paint them white and then add the color on top. But you definitely could paint them a different color and do whatever you'd like. Yay, glad you got it. So this transfer was so popular last year. I didn't even get to use it last year, y'all. Yeah, I didn't even get to use it last year. So sad. But I get to now, so it's kind of exciting. But I feel like I'm rushed, like I don't even get to take my time to use some of them. Okay, so we are done with the white. I'm gonna go ahead and close that up. And I'll put those aside because we don't need those right now. These are the ones that we're gonna be using. Okay, and I'm gonna get our light pad. Okay. You guys, if you join the cutout group, I think it's, it is Spoiled by Brie Designs community group, okay? It's called community group. I have a link to the exact same one that I use. If you want it, it is there. And then I also have the exact link for this little guy, which I'm going to turn on right now. So we're going to use a little bit of surface wax. I need a napkin. Here we go. So I am going to add a little bit of wax to these. Oh yeah, the don't get your tinsel in a tangle. I know, that one's super cute, isn't it? So the reason we add surface wax, there's a couple of different reasons, but why I'm using it right now is because we painted the surface. So what the wax does is it puts a layer of wax on top of it, and that prevents the transfer that we're going to use in a little bit from sticking to the paint and pulling up the paint, okay? So like if you put something sticky on here and you go to pull it up, well, the paint that we just put down, that's gonna rip up with the adhesive, right? So this is why we use the wax, because the wax helped to prevent that. Okay, so I just kind of wipe it on there. The glue gun is the best. Cutout group. It is Spoiled by Brie Designs community group. And I do post every time I put new stuff up. That's where I post it, okay? All right. Let us begin with this. So one thing I did forget to do is cut the transfer apart, but I'm going to show you guys how I do it. I get an X-Acto knife, okay, and I do have the cutting mat underneath here. By the way, this cutting mat, you can find it on my chalk site, okay? This thing's massive. It's like, I don't know, 18 by 24 or something like that. I love it. I absolutely love it. So I'm just going to do a little, oops, a little light cut through there. And same thing down these lines. You don't want to cut all the way through to the backer sheet. You just want to release the silk screen. Okay, so not too hard. Just release that silk screen. Okay. All right, let's put this back down. Let me turn it this way. Okay. Where, oh where did my fuzz cloth go? Oh, here it is. Found it. Don't I have another one? Oh, I see. Oh, wait. Okay, this one's a little better. So let's do the candy cane. Part. Okay, I forgot to wax. Let me wax this one. Where did my wax go? Here it is. Sorry. No, Evelyn, there's not. You can just join it. It's free. Yeah, you can just watch what people make. You can see what items that I post. We are live right now, Donna. There should be a little red button in the top right-hand corner. I think it's the top right-hand corner. That should tell you if we're live or not. If it's not there, if the little red button is not there, then it is a replay. But we are live right now. All right, so I'm going to fuzz the transfer. Now, if you're new here, these are silk screen, right? You can see through this. This is screen. And they're brand new. They're reusable like 8-10 times. So we really want to make sure that we keep it, I don't know, in the best shape as possible, right? So in order to do that, we want to add a little bit of lint on the back of the transfer because they are extremely sticky, okay? Now, although we did wax our board, fuzzing the first time is always a must, in my opinion, especially when you're using wood, okay? Left-hand corner, there you go. It's somewhere. Ah. Okay, let's turn that around because I think it is the wrong side. I think I'm using the wrong thing again. Yep. Hold on. Okay, that's better. Okay, so on this particular one, I just want to go around the outside. Okay, I just want to go around the outside. I feel a little piece of like a little bump in here, so I'm just gonna pick it up, make sure that it's not in the way. I want my transfer to be sitting all the way down. Oh, it was in the wood. Okay, see? Good thing I checked. So what I could do is I could actually, I could chalk over the entire thing and then just come back on top later and do the candy cane comb. If I wanted to leave it like this, I could definitely do it. Which it's not bad, it's cute. Well, I don't know. Let me try again. Let me see which way I liked it. Why not? We'll just mix it all up, huh? Okay, so I'm just gonna do the outline and I'm gonna do it in white. So I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna use, this is a multi-tool, okay? Hi, oh, got you live again. I know I'm missing a good game. You've been working? Oh, and no time to relax. Oh no, well, I hope you get some time to relax. Dayanara! Hey! Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Mary, for the stars. Thank you, thank you. Oh, by the way, I think when I checked before I came on, you guys, there was only like 5 Watts of Love packs left from yesterday. I did bump it up to 30 this week, so there were more than normal. So if we were still at 25, we would have been sold out. But I had bumped it up another 5. So if you didn't get it, there's still not much time, but just a little bit. So be sure to grab that tonight or they will be gone by the morning. Okay, so when doing this, this is a little bit longer. You're probably gonna wanna paste and pull, but I'm extremely stubborn and I'm gonna see if I can race time and beat it and try and get all of it done without having to lift it up. Probably not the best approach, but you know, had to try it anyway. Plus it'll give it a little bit more rustic look, which I'm fine. That looks cute, okay? I touched it. Okay, can you guys see that? Do you guys see the line like all the way around the outside? Looks good. Okay, let me put that down and put that down. I make it look simple. Well, good. I'm glad. It really is, I would say it is easy, but there is a learning curve, okay? There is definitely a learning curve. I almost just knocked over my water. Okay. Doing good. Thank you. So now let's do candy cane. Okay. Candy cane. We're gonna adjust that real quick. Okay, looks good. Let me see if I can scooch this down a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna try and get the part in here. Good deal. Okay, so now that all of that is done, do we want this to be red? I think we'll do it red. So I'm gonna get a little mini squeegee. I'm gonna grab some of the Candy Apple Red, and I'm just gonna pull the paste down. Oh my goodness. He's clapping. What happened? All I hear is my husband. And I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? Okay. So type in the word cane, like candy cane, and I will send you the info where I got all the supplies from. Okay, and this particular design is on sale this week only, and it's not even available normally. So it is back for a limited time, period, and it's on sale, right? So don't wait. Okay, I'm just gonna wiggle. Ta-da! Okay, so two more things on this that I do need. It's going to be the candy cane. So let's move those out of the way. We'll do the bow. Oh, the bow's gonna be separate, but we're gonna do these two things. The peppermint sticks, candy canes. Okay. Ooh, I think I forgot my little, what is it called? I forgot my little color trays. Oh, I have one. Yay! We're gonna make just a teeny bit of pink. Okay. I added the smallest amount of red, okay? So that's actually what I just added. Cane, C-A-N-E. You'd have stuff all over the place. Well, thank you. It does take a little bit of practice, but once you get the hang of it, it's easy peasy. And the good thing about crafting, you guys, is you can always paint over it and do something else, right? So if you guys did watch yesterday, I painted the sign behind me, and I'll show you here in a little bit. Literally, it looked like a starfish. And we fixed it. All is good. All is good. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm gonna use this one to do the pink on our candy canes. And then I'm gonna do the bow as well. Actually, I could do the bow in teal. Could. Okay, so I just did our little candy cane. Let's get the other side. I don't know how you would do this without the light. So If you are doing it without the light, I'm sorry if it doesn't match up well, because there's only so much guessing I can be good at, right? And lining up these little cutouts is not one of them. Okay. All right. So I'm done with this particular transfer right now, so I'm going to set it in here. And I do believe I have, nope, I don't have it in here. I'm just going to put this, normally I would spray it, you guys, spray it down so that way you can just go wash it pretty easily. But I don't have my spray bottle in here, so I'm just going to put it back on here. And I'm going to go take it to the sink and wash it as soon as I'm done. Okay? So, now, if you wanted to paint, there is a second layer of candy canes. You could do the second layer of candy canes. Inside of it, if you wanted to do it like the teal color or you wanted to do it red, you could totally do that. I'm going to see how it looks without me doing a second layer, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so next we're going to get our ribbon bow. It was hard to line up, right? Yeah, you could definitely do the sticky side up on to help you line them up. I think that would definitely be a lot easier. And then, because that's actually what we did. So what Jennifer is saying is, let's say you don't have a light pad, okay? It's fine. Sticky side up, take your little design, try and line it up the best you can. Then you just look at it. Hey, look at that. That was perfect. So I'm going to turn it back on just to make sure my eyes are not deceiving me. And it is pretty darn close to being perfect, so I'm just going to leave it. We're just going to leave it. Oh, I'm already doing this pink. Was I supposed to do it a different color? I already forgot. Oh, well. I think I said I was going to try it in teal, and then obviously I forgot. Oh, well. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Pull that up. Ta-da! And I just used red and white. Okay? So, now that we have done that, let's go ahead and see if we can add it to our little sign. See how it looks. If we have to add anything else to it, we can. If not, let's put it all together. Okay. So here is our not so starfish. Okay. Looks kind of cool. And then we have our little sign that we just did. And we're just going to place them on here to figure out about where we want everything to go. And then make sure it looks right before we actually glue it down. Okay. I think that's cute. And you know what I'm actually gonna do is let me see. No, not that one. I think just this little guy. I am going to put this on it. Let me make sure I got it on there. Not quite. Let's try that again. Okay, and I'm gonna put this in teal. And I'm totally trying to do this with one hand, not the easiest thing to do. So I'm doing the whole thing in teal. Okay. Ah, hands dirty. Totally fine. Not always easy, see? All right, now I can put that aside. Wipe off my hand just a little bit. And I'll put that away. I'm gonna let that dry on the side. Okay. So, first thing we're gonna do is let us, that was a brush hair. Okay, get that out of the way. Another one? How come I didn't see those? So these actually come adhesive, but this was my test run. So these are not, but yours will be if you get them. It makes it so much easier, to be honest with you. I prefer them to be adhesive. So much easier. Especially for the bigger items, to be honest with you, because like how many times does your hot glue dry on you before you actually put your items down, right? Astros won, yay! Donna, I need it. Type in the word cane and check out my website, okay? SpoiledByBrieDesigns.com, and you'll see it in there. Okay. All right. Let's see, my glue is already drying, and then we get into the bigger ones. And I get a little worried. I hope that got it. Okay, maybe it didn't. Thank you. Astros win again. Yay! And that means I get to come back home. How exciting. Okay, you guys, hit the heart button if you are still hanging out and watching, or even if you're just now popping on. Hit that heart button, okay? So this is where I wish I had adhesive all on the back, because we're just gonna have to go for it and hope it stays hot enough to glue it down. Oh, please stay. Urgh. Good deal. 3-2. Yay! Okay. So check it out so far. I love it. I never do anything with this much color, you guys. I don't do this much color. So I am loving it. So we're going to set this aside real quick. And guess what we're going to do? We're going to make a bow. We're going to make a bow. Okay. Check it out. Okay, that's not all. Check it out. And look. Now we're not going to use all of them because I actually found these two in my spring stash, but they happen to match almost identically to the two colors we're using. So I have decided I may do like these. I don't think I'm going to do that one. I may do these, and I don't know. I might do the big red one in the back and then add a little bit of the other stuff. I know these colors are absolutely amazing, right? Thank you. I know you love ribbon too. It's so much fun. Okay, let's get, I have these, and let me scoot that out of the way. Let's start with this one. I need a bigger trash can. My little baby trash can never holds enough stuff, ever. Like, it's full. It's just overflowing with plastic right now. Okay, let's do, I could use a pretty big one. Let's go 10. I'll go 22. We'll go 22. Okay, hold on. I'm talking to myself a little bit at the moment. So just, you know, give me a sec. Let's see. 6 inches out. Maybe we'll go 7 inches out. That's a pretty big bow, huh? Let's go 6. 1, 2. Ow, that hurt. My nails were cracking because I had them done for so long, and I finally just have my regular nails, but they're so brittle. I'm trying not to hurt them. Okay. That's also another reason I love this mat, because right now I have it sitting on the 10, and I'm just counting 6 inches both ways. And the mat is big enough. I mean, granted, I could just follow the bow underneath it, but how many do you typically do? Do you do 3 on each side, or do you do 4 on each side for bigger bows? I'm still not the best bow maker. Okay. So now, do you do 4 or 3? Should I do 3 or 4? Tell me. Next, I think we'll do teal. Okay. 3? Okay. You were the first answer, so 3 it is. Okay. 1 bow down. 1 ribbon down. Okay, so this one we're gonna go a little bit shorter. So that one was 6, we're gonna go 5 for this one. And then the next one I do will be 4. And then I think I have 1 more, so I can do a 3. And in that Spoiled Bribery Designs group, you can find this contraption. the link to this contraption as well if you have trouble making bows and you just need a little bit of help. This has been amazing. Okay. There is that one. And then I have these left. I think I'm gonna go with the white and then the pink and then the other one on top. It's gonna have a lot of layers. Might be too much. It might be just right. We won't know until we find out. Thank you. I appreciate it. This is really pretty. Okay. It is a little hard to work with, I will tell you that. I'm gonna do this one the same size as the blue. Okay, because I do have two more. So I'm gonna do this one the same size as the blue. Okay, and in the center, you just twist it, especially if it is, I always twist it, but especially if it's only a single-sided design. So like this one, I'm not gonna twist it again to do the tail because it's only, if I twist it, it'll be in the wrong side of it. Thank you, Cindy. All right, now we're gonna drop this down to a 4. Almost done. This is going to be a massive bow. Definitely the biggest bow I've ever done. All right. Last piece. And then let's just hope this comes out not terrible. Oh my goodness, you guys hit the heart button. Comment the word cane, C-A-N-E, like candy cane. And I will send you some info on everything we did today and yesterday to make this sign. Okay. 2, 3. So on this one, we're actually gonna do a 6th one because it's gonna be the center piece. Okay. And then I'm gonna cut it over here and we'll pull it back around later. Like after it's been tied. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out our bigger zip tie and slide that in there. I'm gonna slide that on where it locks it. Then, look how ginormous this is, guys. I'm gonna zip it. Oops. And like I said, I am not a bow maker by any means, okay? I'm just throwing stuff together that match my project. And then we'll see how it turns out. Because like I said, I don't know. Okay, so I think what we do first is, now that it's tightened, I can cut that off. And I probably should have waited to cut it off. Oh well. Too late. Until after I fluff it. Okay, so I'm going to pull out all the layers. The white one's a little difficult to move. Definitely. Okay, let's pull those around. Same thing with this other side. Just pulling and fluffing until they're all kind of spread out. Then we get our little ones. Ta-da! Okay. Let me pull up a little bit of color up here. Let me see if one of these whites will make it that way. Okay. I told you, not a bow maker. I just don't like fidgeting with it. I don't have the patience. That must be it. I don't have the patience for it. So I'm just gonna glue this down as it is. We're just gonna add a ton of glue here. And set it down there. And just hold it in place until it glues. Oh gosh. I might be able to glue a couple of pieces. There we go. Okay, see, that would be better. Now I just need one of these white ones to go up there. Come on, make your way up here. There you go. You too. Like I said, I'll probably have to glue a couple of them and it's like in its place. But for the most part, let me see if I can, I'm gonna glue one of these up here. And this one up here. All right. Ta-da! Now we're gonna throw a little piece of candy in the middle, because why not? Oh, I forgot about this. Oops. I think I was supposed to put this in here somehow. What was I thinking with this? Maybe I just wanted to do like that. I don't remember, but we'll just go with that. Okay. And now let's cut our bow. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is why I don't do bows. I'm sorry. I'm trying, but it's just not quite working. You know, I just feel like this is too big of a bow. I just kind of went Texas size on it, and what's that? Oh my gosh. Okay, like how do I even cut this so you can see the rest of it? I feel like I have to cut it pretty short. Nope, that's the wrong way. Let's cut it this way. My fingernail. Totally takes practice, that's for sure. Excuse me, sorry. I'm so focused I didn't even realize I hiccuped. Right way? That's not the right way. Yeah, that's the right way. Is that the right way? Yeah. Okay. All right, y'all. Don't make too much fun of me, but I think I am officially going to stop messing with this. Okay, obviously it's not getting any better. So I just don't know what to do with the, can I just cut them off? If I cut them off, it looks funny, right? So I just have to leave it. Poopers. All right, well, if you come up with an idea, tell me. It does look like a Texas-sized mum, right? It is. It's a Texas-sized bow, you guys, and I... Look how big it is. Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, here it is. It is a Texas-sized bow. I wonder if I cut these just a little bit more. Like, just enough for you to see it. It's not, I mean, I guess it doesn't look terrible, but it looks pretty bad. To me. To me. Which way do I cut this? I am the worst at trying to figure out which way the dovetail needs to go. I will tell you that. I can never seem to remember. I could glue them down as well so they stay. Okay. Check it out. It is a Texas size bow. Why didn't I just go with simple? No, I couldn't. I couldn't go with simple. Just simple would have been much easier, right? Do you guys save scraps? Because I save scraps. Look, I'm like, I wonder if I can make a better bow like this and then just call it a day. Look, look, look. It's gonna work. This is what I could do. Oh no, don't fall apart. I'm just gonna possibly take that bow off and just stick with my messy bow. Because that, my friends, is a lot easier to do. So much easier. That would probably look a ton better. Like, look at that. That's not terrible looking, and it's just, I just threw stuff together. Right? I could take it off and do this instead. I could. I definitely could. What do you guys think? Oh, thank you. A hair bow with extra straps. Can I just take this off? I mean, it's only hot glue, right? It's gonna pull up the paint, but it'll be okay, right? Okay, I'm taking that off and throwing that somewhere. Let's try this one more time. Because I was not happy with that. Let's just go back to the basics, shall we? Let's go with 12. Oh, come on. And then you guys like my bow? The first one I did? Yeah, I'll take that small piece of candy off of it. I'm just cutting 12-inch strips. I can cut it down a lot easier. Oops. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Okay, so we've got the 2 red ones. Let's get our 2 blue. Let's get our 2 white and pink and reds. Oops. Okay, and then I'm also going to throw in, let's throw in these. And let's try this again. That might help next time. I will have to read that again. Don't cart for it. Don't cart for it. Okay. Let me squinch these up. Okay. Now I can cut that and wrong way. Wrong way again. Come on, scissors, don't fail me now. Okay, guys. Thanks for hanging out. This is gonna look better. I think I'm gonna feel better about the project. The white ribbon, this one I actually got at TJ Maxx. I know, messy bows are the easiest, right? The most forgiving, I should say. Okay, so now that we're almost done with this, I'm gonna glue it back on. I'm gonna take off the little candy piece from the other bow, and we're just not gonna talk about the other bow. Deal? Deal. My Texas size bow. Mum. Whatever you wanna call it. So that is done, and let me take off. Let's take it off. Let's bring this back over. And let's spread these out a bit. I think on these, I'm going to, I'll probably glue those down in a second. Let me get the bow on here first. So much better. So much better. Let's see. Oh, Diane, yeah, just type in the word cane and it'll send you some info about, or there will be a website link. You can click the website link there. I will say you do need a heat press though, okay? You do need a heat press. And if you don't have one, you can message me and I can see if we can figure something out. I'm gluing, I'm attempting to glue the polka dot things, the little pom-poms, on the candy cane ribbon. Just so it can stay in place. Okay. Glue is hot, so be careful. Okay. All right, I have one more to glue and then the candy, and I will show you guys the final piece. Cute. Okay, let me take that off. Glue. Yay! And we're done. Oh, Audrey, are you talking about the other bow? I'm sure I'll fix it somehow. I will try and fix it somehow. Yay! Look how much cuter it looks, you guys. I'm glad I redid the bow because I feel a lot better about it. If you're just popping on, I had like a mum size, Texas size bow, and it took over the whole thing. So, looks much better, right? Ah, it's so cute. So what we can do, oh, I did have this string too. We can tie this little loop and use this to hang it. I am looping it quite a few times because I'm going to make the knot big enough where it can't come through the back side. Okay. Ta-da! So that way it's just small enough that I can hang it up on the door. Yay! What do you guys think? What do you think about the colors? Do you love the colors? I think I'm loving this little color theme. Yay! I'm so glad. You guys, okay, type in the word cane, C-A-N-E, okay, cane, and I will send you the details for the round. It is double-sided, so you can put something else on this side, and then you can have your candy cane on this side, and maybe like just an everyday kind of thing on the other side if you want. I also tell you where I got all the little extra pieces, and this transfer is only available until Sunday, you guys. Until Sunday. It is exclusive. You cannot get it any, you cannot buy it any other day. It's only available from, when was it? This whole week until Sunday. the 1st. What's the 1st? Monday? Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday to Sunday that's been available. All right. Okay, guys, tomorrow is Friday. I am actually going to be getting a tooth pulled tomorrow morning. So depending on how I'm feeling, I may go live tomorrow. But if I don't, that is why. Okay. So other than that, I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Wish me the best of luck because I hate dentist. Ugh, I'm so scared. But I will be okay. It will all be good. But thank you. I appreciate it. Underneath the what? Yes, Judy, I ripped off the bow. Yeah, I ripped off this big bow and it took the paint with it. Yeah, so, oops. That's okay. I'll try and repaint it because it did peel it off a little bit. Or I'll hide it somehow with something else, maybe. I do have like, no, I don't think that's gonna work. Anyways, I'll probably just paint it. I'll try and paint it and see if that'll cover it, okay? Alrighty, guys. Okay. See y'all later. I know, leave it for the tooth fairy. All right, take care. Bye.